everybody, it's Kelly with Inky Hands Warm Hearts. How are you guys? I am so excited to be here with you today. I have this awesome card to show you how to make. Isn't it so cute? Let me show you the inside. Adorbs. So cute. Okay, so it's super quick, super easy, and adorable. I just love it so much. This is a stamp set and die set that you can earn for free because, of course, it is celebration until the end of August 2022. If you don't have a demonstrator and you are wanting to get some free product, you can use me as your demonstrator. Definitely check the links in the description below and I will help you get your products for free. For every $50 that you spend, you get to pick something for free. If you hit the $100 level, but by purchasing $100, you can get two $50 or an item that's $100 level. So there's lots of options. You guys know I love the layering circle dies. I'm using those today. I am using, for this little DSP scallop circle, I'm using the very largest scallop. So don't forget about that, because you guys know how much I love those layering circle dies. The DSP that I'm using is Butterfly Kisses. It's a super cute designer series paper. And those are the pieces that I'm using. And it is from Butterfly Kisses. That's the name of the DSP. And then, of course, this beautiful sentiment. This is what the stamp looks like. Pretty cool. That is from a stamp set called Good Feelings. So this is something that you can purchase to help you earn these guys for free. The designer series paper. We're going to be using some of the really beautiful elegant trim, which is the silver twine, which is super awesome. Look how cute that is on that card. I'm also using the little rhinestones. All of these things that I'm using can help you reach your goal so that you can get this stamp set and die set for free. Let's go ahead and get started because I have spoken enough and it is time to get going on making this adorable card. So the base of our card is 8.5 by 5.5. It's basic white cardstock, and we're just going to fold that in half. And then we're going to layer on a piece of 4.25 by 5.5 inch designer series paper over the top. It's just going to be the covers the whole front of the card. So let's go ahead and get our wet multi-purpose glue going. Here we go. Hopefully I'm not going to run out. I always seem to run out when I'm working on when I'm recording my videos. So let's put that one away and let's pull out a new one. I don't even know how many times I've been filming and I've had to open a new glue. So that's how you open them. It's okay, right? Real life crafting here, guys. So I'm just going to add, there's nothing perfect about me. All right, so I'm just going to add a little bit more glue right there. And let's flip that over. And we're going to wiggle that into place. I'm going to start on this edge here and make sure that I'm lined up and get that nice. And then we'll do the bottom side and the top. And then we're just going to press that into place. Beautiful. And I always tend to cut just a hair bigger because I'm always afraid that when I cut designer series paper that it's going to be too short. So we're going to open up and we're going to trim this edge because, like I said, I always do that. So I'm just going to run it right along the edge of that cardstock here. And there's a hair, just a hair at the bottom, but I do want to remove it because I want it to be nice and straight. All right, two tiny little hairs, look at that. All right, so we're good now. Here's the front of our card. How adorable is this card, guys? Okay, so I already showed you that I used the largest scallop circle from the Layering Circle dies, and that is what's going to get attached right here. But before we do that, let's bring in a little piece of scrap paper and my blending brush. You can get the blending brushes. They come in a 3-pack. They're linked in the description below. This is Fresh Freesia. And I'm just going to add some color just in different spots onto my little circle here, because I just love what it looks like. I think I love that little touch of that dark freesia. Not cute? I think so. All right, let me show you how we did the Sending Sunshine. So this is the stamp. And for the Sending Sunshine, I did it in 2 different colors. I did Flirty Flamingo and Calypso Coral. So I used my Stampin' Up markers. And what we're going to do is we're going to flip to this side here. I'm going to start with Flirty Flamingo. And I'm going to use the brush tip. And I'm going to use the side of the brush tip. And I'm just going to ink that up. Get that word nice and inked. Make sure that it is well inked, because that's important. All right, and when you're done, you grab your piece of basic white cardstock. I'm just using this scrap right now because I have already done those and cut them out. So you would stamp that onto your piece of basic white cardstock, and then you would go ahead and cut around it. And you're going to do the same thing with the Sunshine. Only this time you would take, clean your stamp like I just did. And then you would take your Calypso Coral. And now this time you would do the word Sunshine. And then you get your basic white cardstock and get it ready, get it prepped. Make sure that your word is nice and inked. Just like this. And I did go ahead and fussy cut it out ahead of time because I didn't think you wanted to sit here and watch me go in and out through all these curvy pieces. And again, on your piece of basic white cardstock, you're going to press it into place, and then you would cut that piece out like I did here and like I did here. All right, so those are our 2 words. Let's go ahead and clean my stamp again. And again, this is a beautiful stamp set. It's called Good Feelings. And this is one of the stamps that's in here. You have lots of great sentiments. And this one actually would be perfect for this stamp set because it says hip, hip, hooray. Super cute, right? And you have the hippos. All right. Let's get to putting this card together. So for our hippo, I have a video that you can watch on my channel, and it's linked in the description below, that teaches you how to shade the hippos in the different colors that I used of Stampin' Blends to color those. I didn't want to take the time to do those while I was recording the video, so I did one video to teach you how to do all of that coloring, okay? So I went ahead and colored her, and she's ready to go. We're going to put her on our card. So I'm going to flip her over, and we're going to get some dimensionals. I love these Stampin' Dimensionals. And I'm going to put them in some larger areas like that. And I'm going to take the minis, and down here, like where her little feet are, up here near her ears, because you want to have a little bit of, you want to have pressure or evenness so there's no buckling to your cardstock. I think that's good. So let's go ahead and put her to the side for a second. We're going to put this little flower in her hair. How cute is that flower? So let me grab that. These flower dies are from the die set that matches the stamp set. So here they are. So this is the smaller of the 2 flowers we're going to put in her hair. So I'm going to grab my silicone mat and my wet multi-purpose glue. And we are going to take a dot here and put in the center of our flower. All right. I'm going to grab my tweezers, and then I'm going to position her flower where I think it will work. I'm going to turn her upside down actually, because I need it to, I need to use this wider section where the flower is. And we're just going to wiggle that in place where we want it. All right, just like that. So there's her little flower in her hair. We'll put the rhinestone at the end in the middle. All right, so let's glue down our main scalloped circle there. So I'm just gonna go ahead and put the adhesive on the back. I love this designer series paper. I think it's so pretty, and I love the baby prints that are in it. This particular print is one of my favorite from this pack of designer series paper. So let's go ahead and bring our card in here, move our hippo, and we want to figure out where we want to place it. Maybe right there, maybe a little higher. Yeah, right here, I think. I love it. So we're gonna move that one over and press that into place, just like that. And then if you have any sticky areas, you want to pick up any adhesive that might have oozed out, you can use this tool, which is a really cool adhesive eraser. If you don't have one and you need a demonstrator, let me know and I'll be happy to hook you up. Let's go ahead and add our hippo so that we know where she's going to live, so that we can position our sending sunshine words. So I'm going to pull the backs off. Those of you who know me know that I love to use the Take Your Pick tool to get the backs off of these dimensionals. All right. So let's go ahead and put her. She's going to be a little bit to the right here. I love her. She's precious. So cute. All right, let's put her down. All right, and how I decided she was a her, I don't know, but she's a her because that's what I picked. All right, so let's go ahead and attach the word sending and then the word sunshine. So I'm going to start with sending. I think I grabbed the wrong glue. Remember, I opened a new one. Okay, there we go. Yes, flowing. So I'm just going to put some in the bigger areas and add a little bit of this glue. Let's grab our tweezers and we're going to add that maybe right about there. I love this sentiment. This set is awesome. Okay, so it says sending. And then let's do the sunshine. Again, in the bigger spots, we'll do that little circular adding, and then the rest of it is just going to get little dots of glue that I'm going to kind of drag around on here. Just like that. And let's attach our word sunshine. This is awesome. I think this looks really good. What do you guys think? I think right there is perfect. Let's add that. So it says sending sunshine. It looks pretty cute, doesn't it? All right, so now let's work on the inside and then we'll finish the outside with the ribbon and the rhinestones. So the inside of our card has this really cute strip of the same cardstock. So I'm gonna go ahead and add my adhesive to this strip here. And this is a 4 1/4 inch by, I think, 1/2 inch. Let's open our card. And I'm going to use this seam here, or this fold, to figure out where to position that. And then I'm going to press it down. And of course, like I said, I always leave a little extra. And so we'll have to trim that off. But there is that strip right there. Let's flip it over and trim the extra that I left right there. So there is that. Now we're going to make our little flowers. So we need 2 grass pieces. This is also from the Hippo dies. And then I have 2 really cute, same as our circle on the front, the same print. I did the flowers. So let's go ahead and add some glue to those. Just like this. And let's add some here. And we'll add those first. If I can get my glue to lift up, we're going to add those 2 pieces of grass first. So we're going to put one here. Perfect. And let's put the other one a little bit over, like so. They're just kind of hanging out on that little strip of designer series paper. Again, I like to, I like to use this little adhesive remover for the glue. All right, and so now let's flip our flowers over and add a little bit of glue on the back of those. All right. And then the last thing that we want to do is add these on here. So let's figure out, I think I'm going to put this one right here and position it. And then let's put the small one over here. Oh, this is so cute. So I use those Stampin' Up markers, remember, to do the words sending sunshine. So I'm going to grab them back in and I'm going to use the pointy ends to do the centers of these flowers. So this one is getting the Calypso Coral center. And this one is getting the Flirty Flamingo center. So those are the centers of the flower. And now let's go ahead and tie our our silver twine. And this is called Simply Elegant Trim. You get the silver and the gold in the package. I love the little sparkle that it gives. So when I tie this, I like to kind of put it right there. And then I like to meet up the 2 ends and make sure that they're even, okay? And I'm going to kind of tie my knot up here. So I definitely want to make sure that in this area here, these guys are even. I'm going to go ahead and tie a knot. All right. And the tweezers are really good for this part to hold it nice and tight. So you're going to grab your tweezers and get it to hold on, and it holds on to that piece. Now we're going to tie another knot over the top. Okay. And then I'm going to pull my tweezers out while I am pulling on this piece. And okay, now I have a knot. All right. Once I have that knot, it is so much easier to tie a pretty bow. So I'm going to start here. And I'm going to come over and pull this through. All right, and once I have it a nice big loop like this, I'm going to go ahead and slowly pull until I get the loops the size that I want. And then I'm going to tighten them. And again, pull a little bit, pull a little bit, get them the size that I want them, and pull real tight. I'm happy with that. And then, of course, I like to trim my edges, but I do like this silver one just a little bit wild because it's so cute, isn't it? Oh, I got it through the middle of that loop somehow. Let me pull it through there. I guess when I was tying that bow. There we go. All right, so here is our bow pieces, and so they are a little bit long. So I'm going to leave this one just a hair, and then this one I'm going to trim right about here. So I like to have them a little bit crazy, a little bit wild, because I just think it looks good. It adds that extra little sparkle touch to our card. And then, of course, the last step is going to be to put these adorable rhinestone basic jewels. So I'm going to grab those, let's pull those out of their packaging. And I'm going to use the putty end of the Take Your Pick tool. That's this part right here. And I'm going to grab, one goes on her bow, on her flower and her hair. So let's add that one first. Well, I'm going to try anyway. There we go. There's that one. And then we're going to add 2 more. Let's put one over by the words down here and one on the side here. Maybe right there. Isn't it so cute? This is the cutest card. And it's fairly simple to make. What do you guys think of this adorable hippo card? I hope that you liked it. I am so grateful that you're here with me. Do not forget about SALE-a-bration because, guys, free product. Who can beat free product, right? So, Hippest Hippos stamp set. Hippo dies. I also used the layering circle dies. You guys know how much I love the layering circle dies. So those were added. And there is our adorable little card. And don't forget about SALE-a-bration. Thanks for joining me, guys. I appreciate it. I will see you next time. Definitely subscribe if you haven't and check out my other videos. And if you need help on learning how to color our hippo, we can do that. Watch that video on learning how to use your Stampin' blends to get shading. Thank you so much for watching. This is Kelly with Inky Hands Warm Hearts. Happy stamping!